Hello YouTube, Give Me a Break Man here, and I was not going to make this video. I was actually researching a video that I'm making on Give Me a Flake Man. It's actually uploading now, 50% through. I like how you can see the percentage now. And yeah, check out that video. It's a silly video. I'm being childish, but not that I'm ever not that way. But anyway, so I was doing a little research on, to give you the idea of what the subject is about age of consent around the world and in the USA. It was kind of interesting in the USA. Of course, you get your typical, 16, 17, 18. And sometimes they specify which sex should be what age. And I thought that was interesting. And I couldn't find, let me look again, but I couldn't find that they have laws on homosexual intercourse. Yeah, in some of the states, but doesn't seem to be illegal like across the board. I thought there were still some places like Texas where you couldn't technically, or Georgia or something, you couldn't technically, But here's something that was interesting. In California, which I always thought was really liberal, kind of state, hippies, honestly, tree huggers, but they always vote Republican for their governor. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, so back to this. You have to be 18 to have female-male sex, 18 to be female-female sex, to have female-female sex, and 18 for male-male intercourse. So you think they would be lower in California, right? Just because they're a bunch of degenerates as people in the Midwest. I think they think. Yeah, the other thing that was kind of funny, well, funny, not funny, haha, but funny, strange, was South Carolina, you only have to be 14, which is just surprising. And you would think North Carolina would be a little, yeah, North Carolina is 16. Yeah, so I guess the Civil War got something accomplished there. Okay, and if that isn't strange enough, then I went over to a table of worldwide ages of consent thingies and, statistics and numbers. And places like Afghanistan, you have to be married to have male, female sex, and there's no gay sex at all, no male, and no female. And then you jump down to the next one. It's Albania. It's 14. Well, okay, you kind of figure there's some places in the world where they're going to have an age of consent that is lower, like that, something like that. Because that's the way it used to be. They say, Jesus' mother supposedly was Jesus, yeah, was supposedly 14 when she got pregnant. So whatever, but. You think I would have thought that the world had advanced a little bit, but in places like Angola and Argentina, it's 12 and 13 respectively. I was just amazed. And I'm scrolling down here and I'm reading the numbers. Oh, Bolivia, that's pretty low. Let's see what it is in this country and that country. Ireland 17, a little bit high, I would think. Here's one that's funny. Indonesia 16 if you're female, 19 if you're male. It kind of sucks to be a male in that country. Then other places, I was just surprised how high it was, like Madagascar, 21. So they must not have much of a sex trade there. Philippines, 12 if you're female, and I think it's 18 if you're male. I'm not sure how these numbers are separated here. But anyway, so that's all, interesting. You're looking at numbers, ha, ha, ha. And then you go down to the bottom of the page and it has like general notes and then footnotes. And this is the part that freaked me out. It kind of shocked me. In Queensland, get this, in Queensland, the legal age of consent for anal intercourse is 18 regardless of gender. So I'm reading along and they go, and while the legal age of consent for vaginal intercourse is 16. And it never occurred to me that anyone would differentiate, or make a specific law to say which one was, oh, I hope my mom doesn't see this video. Anyway, here's the other one. That's a lot of people ask me about Japan and the section age of consent here, and I don't know. I've actually asked coworkers here who are Japanese, and they try to look it up. It's confusing. But this page says, although the age of sexual consent in Japan is 13, prefecture law usually overrides federal law, which I thought was interesting. I think it's the opposite in the States, right? Raising the age to 18. So all you guys who think Japan is full of perverts. It is full of perverts, but just different perverts from what you guys got in your country. Anyway, kind of interesting video coming up on Give Me a Flake Man, silly. And yeah, and the other last thing I wanted to ask you guys is, does anyone know anything about, someone told me that you can, now this is just a weird thing. I'm not interested in this personally. So someone told me that you could talk to someone or date someone who was underage, under 18, but like over the age of consent, like 16 or something, in your own state, but you couldn't across federal lines, and I thought that was kind of weird. If anyone knows anything about that. Anyway, check out the video that's attached to this video. Should be viewable in an hour or so. And I guess that's all for now. I hope my mom doesn't see this. I think I said that. All right.